Hey there everyone. So some of you may remember from a few weeks back, I did a video on this little move right here. What I called a sneaky toss, and which apparently everybody else in the world calls a no-beat toss, including the people who taught that move to me, so from here on out I'm referring to it as a no-beat toss as well. In that video, I showed off this little move right here, which was a weave based upon that no-beat toss, which at the time I said was reminiscent of something that Poi Boy had done in some of his performance videos for the year. I had a commenter tell me that what I was doing was actually slightly different, and I didn't quite understand why until I went to New York City a couple weeks back and hung out with my good friend Ted. Ted showed me a little combo that involved two no-beat tosses. Now, the one I'd been familiar with basically involved, to me, this is spinning clockwise. To you guys, it looks like counterclockwise. But what happens is when the poi in my right hand is going up, my left hand is crossing between the handle and my hand, right? This other toss is the opposite. It's when the poi in my left hand is going up, and my right hand crosses between my left hand and my poi handle, yes? So, with that in mind, I went back to the weave and started trying to figure out how I could turn this motion into a weave. It took me a long time to realize it, but I had actually learned that sequence of tosses backwards. As it turns out, the way to initiate that no-beat weave is actually to begin with the outside toss, that is the one that I learned second. When you begin with that, it actually puts your hands in the right position to be able to make the turn to the next move. Now, here's where it gets challenging, because in order to get to that other side, you actually have to initiate another no-beat toss immediately. That is, the first toss that you do when you cross a side is actually the second toss that I learned, the one that you do when the outside hand is on its way out, right? That is, when I'm going clockwise, it's my left hand is the first toss, then my right hand. When I'm on the other side, oops, it is my right hand first, then my left hand, then right hand, so on and so forth, right? This is kind of funky because what it actually does is it turns each and every upbeat and three-beat weave, of which there are three for each hand, into a possible toss, except for the crossbeat. So then, two beats out of every three-beat weave becomes a no-beat toss. Ugh, isn't that a mouthful? But nonetheless, I think it looks pretty cool. It's still awkward as balls for me, but hey, sometimes that's the way it goes. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. Have yourselves a great week. Peace.